Hello, friends. Happy Thursday afternoon. I'd like to apologize for forgetting to upload yesterday's chapter into the into the YouTube playlist. I promise after I finish this, I will upload today's and yesterday's, and they will make it into the Google Classroom. And then there's a link right next to the picture of the book with a guy leaning on a question mark that has all of the quizzes. Now, I am hoping I fixed the quizzes, but you're going to have to request access, which is just a Google thing, and then I will grant it. Please, please, please let me know if you take the quizzes and they don't work. Send me a quick email and I will fix it right away. I'm hoping I've taken care of that, but if not, please just let me know, okay? Now, on to what I believe is chapter 4. These don't have formal chapters. They kind of switch back and forth between the pain and the great one. So here's a picture of the great one. And her title is Party Girl. Ready? I'm having a sleepover on Saturday night. I've been waiting my whole life to have one. And now finally it's happening. Emily, Sasha, and Kaylee are coming to celebrate my half birthday. My real birthday is July 4th. Every year, our family has a picnic. All the aunts, uncles, and cousins come. Every year it's the same. Oh, sure. They sing happy birthday to me, but the cupcakes have red, white, and blue sprinkles on top. On Saturday night, everything will be different. On Saturday night, everything will be pink, pink, pink. It's going to be the best party ever. It could be the best party in the history of the world. And one of the reasons is the pain won't be there. He won't be here to toot his horn or jump on my bed or sing stupid songs at the top of his lungs. He won't be here because he's going to Grandma's house. He cried when Mom told him. This proves it, he said. You love Abigail better than me. The pain looked at me. I reminded him that he doesn't eat chocolate and the frosting on my cake is going to be gooey, yummy, double chocolate. What about the roses on top? He asked. Pink, I told him. Pink roses with green leaves. Oh, he said. I thought it would be white. I could tell he was disappointed. I tried not to feel sorry for him. I mean, why should I feel sorry for him? It's not my fault he only eats white food. It's not my fault he doesn't know how to behave around my friends. By the end of the week, all I could think about was my party on Saturday. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday! I sang inside my head. My teacher, Mr. Gee, said, Abigail, are you with us? Abigail, are you listening? What? I asked. Where are you, Abigail? Mr. Gee said. I'm here, I told him. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Gee said. Then maybe you can answer my question? I don't know the answer, I said. I didn't know the question either, but I didn't tell that to Mr. Gee. Madison Purdy laughed. I don't like Madison Purdy. On Friday night, I couldn't fall asleep. I got out of bed and tiptoed down the hall looking for Fluzzy. I found him in his usual place on the Payne's bed. I don't understand why Fluzzy likes to sleep on the Payne's bed, especially when he could sleep on mine. It's so unfair, especially since I'm the one who feeds him. I lifted Fluzzy up off the bed, careful not to wake the Payne. I carried him in my room and I put him on my bed. He opened his eyes and yawned. Ooh. Go back to sleep, Fluzzy, I told him. But Fluzzy started licking his paws. He made that slurpy sound he makes when he's grooming. It's impossible to sleep while Fluzzy is grooming. So I carried him back to the Payne's bed. Fluzzy gave me one of his looks. I know what he was thinking. Why can't Abigail make up her mind? Then I ran back to my bed and dove under the covers. Finally, I must have fallen asleep, because when I opened my eyes, it was morning. There's Fluzzy. I ran to my window. It was gray, sleety winter day. I opened my window wide and stuck out my head. Brr, freezing. But so what? For once, my party would be an inside party. I ran through the house, checking to see if anyone was awake. Not the Payne, not Fluzzy, and not Mom and Dad either. Maybe they forgot about my party, I thought. I stood over them until my mom opened her eyes. She made room for me under the quilt. I snuggled next to her. She was warm and smelled sleepy. Today's your big day, she said quietly so she wouldn't wake Dad. I thought you forgot. How could I forget such an important event, she said. That's when Dad opened his eyes. He said, What event? My half-birthday party, I told him. Oh, that's right, Dad said. Do I have to wear pink too? I laughed. No, Dad, I don't think pink is your color. Then the Payne came into the room and flopped on the bed. My throat hurts. So does my head. He's just saying that, I told Mom. Whoops. Where did I go? Oh, sorry, guys. There's that. He's just saying that, I told Mom and Dad. He's just saying that because he wants to stay home and ruin my party. As soon as I said it, I felt bad because I could see he was really sick. He looked terrible. What party? He whispered. He could hardly talk. My half-birthday party, I told him. Oh, that, he said, as if he didn't even care. Dad felt his forehead. He's hot, he said to Mom. Uh-oh, said Mom. Dad took him to Dr. Bender's office. When they came back, the Payne lay on the living room sofa. He said, I have to take medicine. I might throw up. I'd better call the other mothers, Mom said. What other mothers? I asked. Your friends' mothers. I have to tell them that Jake is sick. No, please don't tell them, I begged. Please don't tell him. Let him go to Grandma's house. I can't send him to Grandma's house now, Mom said. That wouldn't be fair to Grandma or Jake. What about me? I asked. It's not fair to me either. This proves you love him better than me. Honey, Mom said, I know this is disappointing, but I felt tears stinging my eyes. I wanted to go to my room, shut the door, and lie on my bed and cry. Mom said, let's see what the other moms say. I already knew what Sasha's mom would say. She said, and I was right. She told Mom Sasha couldn't come because Sasha gets asthma from every little cold. Kaylee's mom said Kaylee had been up all night sick. She had a fever of 103, just like the Payne. My party was falling apart. But Emily's mom said she could come. She said they don't worry about germs in their family because they've got 4 kids and someone's always sick in the winter. Isn't it good news, Mom said when she was off the phone. A party with just one friend, I said. One friend is better than none, Mom said. When I called Emily, she said, do I still have to wear pink? Yes, I told her. It's still a princess in pink party. I hate pink, she said. But when she came to my party, she was wearing a pink shirt. I borrowed it from my sister, she said. Then she handed me a present wrapped in pink paper. Happy half-birthday. It's from Sasha and Kaylee, too. Thank you, I said. I opened the box. Inside was a pink book with blank pages and a sparkly pink pen. I love it, I told her. It's perfect. Good, she said. I hate to give presents no one likes. Then we sat at the table to make our princess tiaras. Each one came with a bag of jewels. You got to stick on diamonds and rubies and emeralds yourself. Emily said, "These aren't jewels, real jewels, are they?" "No," I told her. "Real jewels would cost zillions." "I thought so," Emily said. We wore our tiaras and ate our pizza. We wore them while we watched my favorite princess movie. When the movie ended, Emily said, "I've never wanted to be a princess. I want to be a vet when I grow up, or maybe an explorer." "You think I want to be a princess?" I asked. "Don't you?" "No, it's just a party thing," I explained. "Oh," she said. "I'm glad to hear that." Now, I'll never be able to tell her the truth. I'll never be able to tell her that I actually wouldn't mind being a princess. After the movie, Mom lit candles on my cake. Dad, and Emily sang happy half birthday to me. That's when the pain came downstairs and into the kitchen. He was carrying Fluzzy over his shoulder. "Jake," Mom said, "you're supposed to be in bed." "Fluzzy smelled ice cream," the pain said. The girl's celebrating. "That's impossible," I told him. "A cat can't smell ice cream from far away, and neither can a human, especially a sick human." I looked at Mom. "Make him go back to bed." "Ice cream would help Fluzzy's sore throat," the pain said. "Since when does Fluzzy have a sore throat?" I asked. He caught it from me. "Would Fluzzy like a scoop of vanilla?" Mom asked the pain. "If it's white vanilla," he said, "Fluzzy won't eat the yellow vanilla." Emily looked at me. "What's he talking about? Vanilla is vanilla." I didn't even try to explain. Dad said, "I'll keep Jake company upstairs while he and Fluzzy have ice cream." After we finished our cake and ice cream, Emily and I went to my room. She looked at the 2 sleeping bags laid out side by side on the floor. Then she looked at me. What do you think Emily is going to say? I don't think she looks very happy. Then she looked back at the sleeping bags. Then she said, "I think I'll go home now." "But it's a sleepover party," I reminded her. "You can't go home. You'll ruin everything if you go home now." "I'm sorry," Emily said, "but I want to go home." "Is it because of my brother?" "Your brother," Emily said, "has nothing to do with it." "Then what?" I said, choking up. "I just want to go home," Emily said. She sounded choked up too. I found Mom and told her Emily wanted to go home. Mom asked Emily if she was feeling okay. "Yes," Emily said, "but I want to go home." "Are you sure?" Now Emily got teary for real. "Yes, I'm sure." Mom called Emily's house. Her dad explained that Emily had never slept over at anyone's house. He said this was going to be her first time. "But I guess she's not ready yet." "Don't be mad," Emily said to me at the door. "It was a good party. I liked the cake. Can I take my tiara with me?" I nodded. My sleepover party, the one I'd waited for my whole life. I'm sorry, I keep losing my place. My sleepover party, the one I'd waited for my whole life, was over, and it wasn't even 9 o'clock. Mom put her arm around me. "This was the worst half-birthday party in the history of the world," I told her. I tried not to cry, but it wasn't easy. "I'm sorry it didn't turn out the way you'd hoped," Mom said. "Maybe next year." But I don't want to think about next year. The next morning, the payment came into the kitchen. "I need juice." Dad poured him a glass. He asked the pain if he was feeling better. "A little," the pain said. He eyed the 2 extra tiaras on the counter. "Can I have one of those?" he said. "You want to be a princess?" I asked. "No, I just want a crown," he told me. "Help yourself," I said. "I'm so over everything princess." He took the tiara and the bag of fake jewels. He stuck the jewels on the tiara, then he put it on his head backwards. He looked so silly, I started to laugh. "Next year, you better have a white cake for your half birthday," he said, "because I'm coming to your party." Don't worry, I said. I'm not having any more half-birthday parties. This was my first and my last. What about your regular birthday? What about it? I'm coming to your party, right? You always do. And you can come to mine, he said. Then he ran to the hall mirror and took a look at himself in his tiara. While he was gone, I cut myself a huge slice of birthday cake. It tasted even better than it had last night. Here is a silly picture of the pain. All right. So Friday's chapter is all about the pain. It's called Olive 1. All right. So keep an eye out for these 2 uploads and the 2 new. They look like quizzes, but they're just fun questions to answer. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my next recording. Bye.